actually sat and had conversations with me and saying, I'm going to do this, and this is how I'm going to make it, this is how I'm going to get it done, this is what it's going to look like. And the one thing I can say that is inspiring is that you actually make it come to life.
Word,
you know, so.
And I appreciate that, because some people can't see the picture without the flash. Yeah. You know what I mean? They don't see it, or better yet, they don't see it until the flash. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's a better way to put it. Some people don't see the picture until the flash. Yeah. So you could say, you could give them your idea, and then they be like, well, because I remember people's like, so what you got going on? I'm like, no, I'm working on this web series. Word? All right, I holler. And then all of a sudden they see it on the big screen.
Yeah, yeah. You know and then they all want to ride the wave, right? Now
that's a whole nother story.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation.
People want to be in your show, but they want to tell you their script. Well, you might as well write your own script. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So streets is talking, and some would say that this is your life story playing out through the script in Hustler's Paradise. Now, why do you think people think that, and what do you say to that?
Honestly, I say it out of pure ignorance. This is no more my life story than Power is Shonda Rhimes' life story. Mm-hmm. Like, there's not much I could say to that. Now, when you're writing, they teach you to write what you know, right? So having grown up in the streets, having seen it, obviously I know it a little bit more. You know what I mean? Let me ask you, if I wrote a scene about being a doctor, right? Because we have a couple scenes about being a doctor. Does that make me a doctor? No. Exactly. So why would writing a scene about somebody hustling make me a hustler? You know what I mean? So it all goes, you know. Yeah, so I pay no attention to it.
I noticed you got some artists in the cast. You know what I mean? You got Cammy Cam.
Shout out Cammy.
Yeah, shout out Cammy Cam. You got Detroit though. Shout out Tito. You know.
Shout out Detroit.
Yeah. And you got artists that are a part of the music soundtrack.
Right. True.
So what do you think of all the talent?
That's a misnomer. I hate that term, yo. All the
Why do you hate that term?
Because there's not a lot of talent in Bermuda. Let's be blunt. First, we have to define talent. Talent is when you're able to do something extraordinary, when you're exceptionally well at it. That's talent. And then it comes easy for you to do it, so that makes it talent, right? There's not a lot of people that can pick up a pen, write bars, and it's nice, right? There's not. And I got the emails to prove it when I opened up, and I asked for people to send me music because I want local music in the soundtrack. Yeah. And I asked people to send me music, and my email gets flooded, and it actually gets flooded with trash. You know what I mean? Now, there's some good artists. Yeah. There's some talented artists. There's some artists that need work. Yeah. Right? But for the artists that need work, they got to be able to accept constructive criticism.
That's facts.
The good artists, they keep working hard. They'll outbeat the talented artists because there's a saying that hard work beats talent because talent doesn't work hard, right?
That is fact.
So
that is fact.
But we talking about, so that's why I hate the phrase all the talent in Bermuda. And it also belittles the hard work that those talented people actually did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. To say that. So you might watch Culture in Atlantic like, yo, that's a dope podcast. Yo, they talented. Yo, it's a lot of talent in Bermuda. No. That's equivalent to when somebody says Black Lives Matter and then they be like, all lives matter. No. We talking about Black Lives Matter. All lives can't matter until Black Lives Matter, right?
Facts.
I put that on the shelf. We talking about Culture in Atlantic. Let's talk about Culture in Atlantic. Don't compare me to all the talent in Bermuda and just put me in a pool with all the talent in Bermuda because I'm sure a lot of work goes into putting this together. That's how I feel. Yeah. A lot of work goes into writing the script. A lot of work goes into just being able to manage people, just being able to go into different hoods. Like not everybody in Bermuda could go into different hoods and just say, yo, you want to be in the show, what you think, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But Yeah, I hate that term. There's a lot of talent in Bermuda because it minimizes and it diminishes the work that people actually put in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it just boils down to a lot of people actually putting time into mastering their craft. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then that's still not talent.
Yeah.
That makes you good. You might be good at it, but you're not talented. You're only talented at it when it comes easy for you and you do it at an exceptional level. That's when it's talent.
Yeah.
Other than that, you could be good at it, but you work hard at it. You got like 10 rough drafts and they done brought the music to you, like, nah. They brought the music to you again, you're like, nah. You brought it to you again, you're like, nah. But now somebody who's never done it before and they bring something to you, I'm like, yo, this all right. Just tweak this, tweak that, and we can make it work. That's talent. You know what I'm saying? So there might be some good artists.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll do you better. Who were the ones that you didn't think were good?
I can't remember who wasn't good. Those that were good made the soundtrack.
Okay.
So,
all right, yeah.
But now there was few who didn't make the soundtrack because it just didn't fit a scene. But so let's say if I got 100 songs in my email, and we put 20 songs on the soundtrack, I would say about 10 or 15 didn't fit the particular scenes that we had. But I got them on stash to use them for season 2 or what have you. And then the other 60 was like, I apply the other 60 to this the rusty tap theory that we have, or the rusty faucet theory that we have, which is basically you turn on a rusty faucet and the water's going to come out brown. You let it run, the water eventually will clear up. So those 60 songs, or those artists who wrote those 60 songs, if they keep at it and keep at it and keep at it, then eventually they'll get all the rust out and they'll have some clear drinking water, some clear listening music.
Okay, I like that analogy right
Word.
there. Yeah. So, Bermuda, well, when we talk about a film industry here, it's almost like, 5%? No pun intended. Yeah, pretty much none. What are the challenges you face trying to just even put out content?
Well, okay, to answer your question, challenges to putting out content will be getting sponsorship, right? Getting sponsorship. That's the only challenge. The creative side, the production side, from what I understand, we got that, right? However, it comes with a price tag on it. So when we're not out here begging for money, I'm not out here begging for money. I'm actually presenting you with an opportunity to advertise your product, right? Shout out to Skirt and Ears, the jeweler. Shout out to Strikes Bowling Alley. Shout out to ATL Construction. These are some of my sponsors who have agreed to sponsor the movie in return for product placement, product mention, and even filming on their location in some instances where it applies. But some businesses they can't understand, they can't grasp the fact of product placement or even paying for product placement because they feel as though I'm the sole distributor of this product. Where else you going to buy it? Why do I need to advertise? So I think they take our spending dollars for granted. So we just got to make them earn it. You know what I mean? I think as a whole, collectively, we could, support the mom and pop stores. Don't support the major stores who take your dollar for granted.
So how far do you anticipate Hustler's Paradise going?
Like I said before, it starts out as a hobby. So that would be a good question if it was a hobby. But once I got the check, it became a profession. So now I'm a writer, officially. I'm a professional writer. So it's all about just being creative and just coming up with content. I think I created my own lane because I don't think anybody's ever filmed a movie in Bermuda that was from Bermuda.
Yeah.
There have been production teams that came to Bermuda and filmed a show, you know what I mean? But there hasn't been, as you would say, anything homegrown, right? That has filmed a show, written in Bermuda, produced by Bermudians, and put out. So I pretty much created my own lane. So I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'm gonna set the bar high for those that want to follow. You know what I mean? So we got Sincere, Love Hella Right. The script, all 10 episodes is written for season 2.
Yeah.
And I'm actually working on a show that's going to put you in the mind frame of CIS, and that's pretty much going to be for TV based. That's going to put you in the mind frame of CIS and Law and Order. You know what I mean? So I'm working on that. So I got a lot on my plate, but it's going. You'll see, it's dope.
What can we look forward to with this movie?
Okay.
And with entering season 2 of Hustlers?
All right. So the movie's called Sincere, Love Hella Right. And that's basically from 5% of background. I'm Muslim now, but growing up, there was a lot of 5%er in the area, right? And so Sincere, who's the main character, he actually goes through Love Hella Right. Love, and the way in Supreme Alphabet they break down Love Hella Right is that one will go through hell to make right for his loved one, right?
Yeah.
So Sincere literally goes through hell in trying to make things right for his loved one, which is his mom in this instance, who's battling cancer. Right? And I wrote it from a dear place because my mom died from cancer. Right? So
condolences.
This one here, hopefully they respect my pen. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. The thing about it is, it's kind of crazy that you mentioned the 5% culture. You know what I mean? Because as I understand, it's God within.
Yeah, they believe that the black man is God, but it's how you apply that, right? That goes completely against what I believe now as a Muslim, right? If you was God, or if they were God, or if I was God, I would have removed myself from behind them bars. But you can't, you know what I'm saying? So, but I understand, and that's the best part, understanding. And those people that transcend from 5% most of the time become Muslim because they gain understanding. Those people that stay, they still lack a little bit of understanding, in my opinion.
Yeah, so black man is God, the woman is earth.
Yeah, so like I said, once you gain understanding, you know how to put those things in perspective. The black man is symbolic to the sun, and the woman is symbolic to the earth. And the sun is 93 million miles away from the earth. So it's at the perfect distance where if it came a mile closer, the earth would burn. If it went a mile further, the earth would freeze. And that's symbolic to, I apply that to relationships. I think I had told you one time. I apply that to relationships. People that like to be around each other and always want you, and the relationship burns out fast. Or a long distance relationship freezes over and you kind of don't care about it no more. So you have to find a perfect distance where you guys could cohabitate and eventually bear forth fruit, which should be children.
Before I close out, the whole hustle brand, break that whole brand down.
Me and Rais, we did something, if Rais might remember, I don't remember, but basically it talks about hustle and what's a hustler. And hustler has a negative connotation, right? So when somebody says hustler, automatically they think someone who's selling drugs. But a hustler, and I break it down in the short, a hustler is someone who has a 9-to-5, he comes home, he's the interviewer on a podcast, he fixes computers, and he designs flyers on his spare time. And he's got like 4 sources of income right there. That's a hustler. You know what I mean? And so I try to change the negative connotation behind hustler and make it more positive. I have Hustle Entertainment Films. Right, so far we got Hustler's Paradise already in the bag. We get working on Sincere, Love Hella Right, our first feature film, and we got the script to season 2 already, Hustler's Paradise season 2, and we're working on the show that's going to put you in the mind frame of, like I said, CIS. How you survive through life every day. How do you survive through life every day? Then we got Hustle Gear, the clothing line. right? Hustle gear, sweatsuits, t-shirts. We got SMCL, which is my son's brand. Smile More, Care Less. That's more of a luxury brand. It's got like ripped up jeans and t-shirts. What else? I'm missing something. I feel like I'm missing something. But
you also do the show promotion too.
Right. We got Hustle Entertainment Productions where we do comedy shows, and I pretty much came and the way I came to doing comedy shows was I don't drink, I don't smoke, and I don't go out. Right. I have a low tolerance for drunk behavior, so I started producing my own shows so that I can control the environment. Okay. I pay the security guards, so I know I don't have to worry about security letting people in the back door, right? It's all mine. Okay. So Hustle Entertainment Films, Hustle Entertainment Production, Hustle Gear, SMCL, and now we got the artist King Shakur. Me, you know what I mean?
Big things in the works. Right. So we appreciate you having us, man. We
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? We got a gift for you.
Okay.
You're now a part of the culture in the Atlantic family, you know what I mean?
All right. It's my size. All right, that could fit.
Yeah.
Fit. I got a bag for y'all tucked away here.
Oh, really?
Little goodie bag, SMCL hat.
Oh, that's what's up.
You guys could go through.
All right.
We got Hustle Gear tee. Actually, this was some merch for Hustle's Paradise, right? You got the Bermuda Crown and Acre dice.
Oh, that's what's up. That's fine.
This was one of our tees. The gorilla is our logo, right? Because I always feel like if you're gonna be a monkey, be a gorilla.
Yeah.
Don't just be monkeying around, like, you know what I'm saying? How you survive through life every day. We got some more Hustle's Paradise merch. This is my favorite. The Hustle shorts, Hustle Gear shorts, right?
Oh, that's what's up. That's fine.
Right? I think those should be your size, right? And then, I'm not sure if Miles could fit this, but we got the Hustle's Paradise. And I think I gave you a Hustle's Paradise.
Yeah.
Sweatsuit, hoodie. But you could try it on. Hopefully it fits small, right? So, there you have it. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get your ticket to Sincere, Love Hella Right.
I definitely will. Yeah.
Hopefully we can make some magic together, you know what I mean, in the future.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you.
Appreciate you, bro.
All
yes. Right. This is Prophecy. This is Culture in the Atlantic, and we out.